belongs to, I'm assistant professor from the CSE department of Anand Institute of Higher Technology. Today I am going to give lecture about the introduction to Python basics. First we'll see about what is Python, the difference between Python program and the scripting language, history of Python, applications, who uses Python and why do people use Python, installing Python IDE, a sample code, Python code execution, and then running a Python. First, what is Python? It is a general purpose, interpreted, interactive, object oriented and high level programming language. Python is programming language as well as the scripting language. It is also called as the interpreted language. Then we'll see the difference between the program and scripting language. The program language, a program is executed, that is, the source is first compiled and the result of the compilation is expected. In general, a program, it is nothing but a sequence of instructions written so that the computer can perform a certain task that is called as the program. Scripting language, a script is interpreted. A script is nothing but it is a code written in a scripting language. A scripting language is nothing but it is a type of programming language in which we can write the code to control the another software application. Next, history of Python. It is invented in the Netherlands early 90s by Guido van Rossum. It was conceived in the late 1980s and its implementation was started in December 1989. It is named after Monty Python. It's open sourced from the beginning itself. So then we'll go for the applications. It is used in web and internet development, internet protocols, scientific and numeric. For example, Skype, Raspberry Pi, Pandas. In these areas also, Python can be used. Skype is nothing but it's a collection of packages for the mathematics, science and the engineering purpose. Raspberry Pi, it is used to design the robots. Pandas, it is used for daily analysis and modeling library. Next, it is used in desktop GUI and also used for the data structure and algorithms, data science, networking, artificial intelligence, and then games. Next, who uses Python today? Nowadays, it is being applied in real revenue generating products by the real companies. For instance, Google, it makes extensive use of Python in its web search system and employs Python creator. Intel, Cisco, Hewlett-Packard, Seagate, Qualcomm, IBM, they used the Python for the hardware testing. Nowadays, YouTube is very famous for the YouTube video sharing service is largely written in Python. Why do people use Python? Because it is object oriented. It supports the concepts like polymorphism, operation overloading and multiple inheritance. And it is a free open source. You can freely download from the net. It is a powerful one. And dynamic typing. The dynamic typing is nothing but the type is supported at the runtime. There are two types. One is called as a static typing. Another one is dynamic typing. The static typing is Java, C++. For the dynamic typing, example is Python. It supports built-in types and tools, library utilities, and also third-party utilities. Example, numeric, NumPy, SciPy. And finally, it is a portable, so you can run any platform. That's why it is called as portable one. Now we'll see about how to install the Python. Python is pre-installed on most Unix, including Linux and Mac OS also. But for in Windows operating system, the user can download it from the given website, the www.python.org/download, and then you can install the recent version also. There are so many versions are available. So how to run Python code? So once you are inside the Python interpreter, you'll get the symbol like this. So from the window you can just type any word within the print statement. For example, if you want to print the hello world, you can just type print within quotes hello world, then the output will be automatically displayed. Then you can do the mathematical operations also. For example, print 3 plus 12, it gives the output is 15. You can do the subtraction operation also. Then you can compare the values. So for this, here for this I have given some examples. 2 is less than 3, yes, true. 2 is less than or equal to 2, false. 3 is greater than 2, true.